High volatility in Oragenics Inc. stock price on Wednesday, which ended trading at 62 cents, updated on January 6, 2021. Buy candidate since January 4, 2021 gain 19.25%. The Oragenics Inc. stock price gained 6.90% on the last trading day, Wednesday, January 6, 2021, rising from 58 cents to 62 cents. And has now gained 6 days in a row. It is not often that stocks manage to gain so many days in a row, and falls for a day or two should be expected. During the day the stock fluctuated 66.01% from a day low at 51 cents to a day high of 84 cents. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 42.86% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, and, in total, 84 million more shares were traded than the day before. In total, 123 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $76.11 million. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to fall -14.97% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between 29 cents and 53 cents at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. Mostly positive signals in the chart today. The Oragenics Inc. stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at 49 cents and 45 cents. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, November 24, 2020, and so far it has risen 60.62%. Further rise is indicated until a new top pivot has been found. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Support, risk and stop loss. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at 58 cents and 54 cents. There is natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock then may fall to the next support level. In this case, Oragenics Inc. finds support just below today's level at 58 cents. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at 54 cents and 49 cents. This stock may move much during a day, volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, the stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 33 cents between high and low, or 66.01%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 24.21%. Since the Oragenics Inc. has been rising for 6 days in a row, the risk over the next couple of days has increased. We don't expect a major reaction as the stock is in very good shape technically, and therefore hold a positive evaluation despite the very short-term risk. Our recommended stop loss, 60 cents, minus 3.62%. This stock has high daily movements and this gives high risk. There is a buy signal from a pivot bottom found 28 days ago. Is Oragenics Inc. stock a buy? Oragenics Inc. holds several positive signals, and despite the stock being in a falling trend, we considered it to be a good choice at these current levels. We expect Oragenics Inc. stock will perform very well in the next 3 months. Current score, 6.688. Predicted opening price for Oragenics Inc. of Thursday, January 7, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 7, 2021. Current price $0.66. Oragenics, Inc. is a biopharmaceutical company, which focuses on the development of novel antibiotics and treatments against infectious disease and oral mucositis. Its technology and pipeline is comprised of antibiotics and genetically engineered bacterial strains. OGEN is overvalued compared to its price of $1.02 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC, hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, $1.02. Current value, 4 cents. OGEN has a current value of 4 cents per share, compared to a price of $1.02 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV. Very poor RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. OGEN has an RV of 0.09, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS, poor RS is an indicator of risk. OGEN has an RS of 0.68, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility, and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT, excellent RT analyzes a stock's price trend. OGEN has a relative timing of 1.41, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter, and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST, fair VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. OGEN has a VST rating of 0.96, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety and timing. Stop price, 59-cent stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. OGEN has a stop of 59 cents per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. CI, Comfort Index, very poor CI is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. OGEN has a CI rating of 0.30, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. CI is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. OGEN has a forecasted earnings growth rate of 2.00%, which VectorVest considers to be poor. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. OGEN has a forecasted EPS of $0.20 per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. P/E, price to earnings ratio. P/E shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. OGEN has a P/E of -5.09. The average P/E of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 61.33. EY, earnings yield. EY reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. OGEN has an EY of -19.63%. This is below the current average of 1.63% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to P/E ratio. OGEN has a GPE rating of -0.39. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. DIV, dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in DIV. OGEN does not pay a dividend. DY, dividend yield. DY reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. OGEN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DY equals 100x, DIV/price. It is useful to compare DY with EY. If DY is not significantly lower than EY, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, Dividend Safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. OGEN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and EY levels that are much higher than DYDG. Dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. OGEN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG, YSG vector YSG is an indicator which combines DY, DS, and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. OGEN does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. Average vol. Average vol is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. OGEN has an average vol of 9,044,666 shares traded per day. Percent vol reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the average vol. Percent vol equals volume, average vol, /average vol, *100. OGEN had a percent vol of 1046.09% on Thursday, January 7, 2021. PRC, OGEN price changed 64.34% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, OGEN has annual sales of 0 sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. OGEN has a sales growth of -28.00% per year. This is very poor. Sales per share, SBS OGEN has annual sales of $0 per share. Price to sales ratio, P/S OGEN has a P/S of 0.00. Shares, OGEN has 91 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, OGEN has a market capitalization of 93 million. Business sector, OGEN has been assigned to the drug business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, OGEN has been assigned to the drug, biomedical/genetic, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.